there were some great gigs. I mean, God knows there were some great gigs. And there were gigs that were just, to be frank about it, were just the most wretched things we'd ever done. And there was one gig in particular where we were playing at a school for crippled kids. You know, kids that are in wheelchairs or wearing leg braces, you know, your basic Gimps. And it was also a school for retarded kids, you know, the ones that they make them wear football helmets so that when they fall over they don't hurt themselves. But anyway, we were playing at this school, and they were charging $1 at the door for the people who weren't retardos or Gimps. And I remember there was this doorman there who, before the gig, he was a fag doorman, wasn't he?
He was a fag.
He was a fag.
He was a weenie puffin.
He was, oh yeah, he was. And before the gig, he was going around to all the kids in the wheelchairs saying, Rory's not worth $1. Rory's not worth $1. And we were, I mean, to have those kids, to look bad in those kids' eyes, if you could have seen those kids.
The ones that had eyes.
The ones who did. You know, I mean, hell.
Now, if I can interrupt, if I know Rory Legend correctly, I know they were going to name that school after him.
They were.
How can they turn against Rory?
It was just that doorman who did it. It was a doorman who did it.
Well, they ended up naming the school after the doorman.
I know. Robin, that was his name, wasn't it?
Robin the doorman. Yeah. Faggot.
Goddamn fag. So anyway, Rory came on stage just roaring drunk, and what happened was he was doing some song and he got his leg caught in some of the spokes. Now I remember the wheelchair in particular. It had flowers in and out of the spokes, you know, because that was Rory territory. Those kids had really loved Rory before that fag doorman got to him. So he ended up overturning the wheelchair and stepping all over the guy. You know, almost. I mean, I couldn't swear to it, and I can't talk about it in detail because of legal hassles, but I could have sworn that he was stomping on that poor Gimp.
Poor crip.
And basically, he ended up making a settlement out of court for what, like $500,000 or something?
Yeah, and a motorized wheelchair.
Can you say that was the beginning of the end?
We could say that. I don't think we could say it as nice as you just did.
Yeah, if you can get us another bottle of something, we'll say it as many times as you
I'll
want.
say fucking anything, man.
I will too. Or maybe that was one of the best gigs. The wheelchair gig. Was that one of the best ones or the worst ones? I don't know. I'm nothing, man. I mean, I know it. You know, after Rory left, I'm nothing. I'm shit. I'm a log of shit. I'm something you'd leave in a gutter somewhere. Imagine the worst gutter in the world. In the worst city, in the worst suburb. I'm what you would just leave in that gutter compared to Rory.
You're a turd.
A turd? That's putting it mildly. That's another understatement.
Man, you're a turd.
Well, you don't have to be like that about it.
How long did you work with Rory?
Just about 5 minutes at a time. What are you talking about?
Pretty easy to get Rory booked into places? Did you do a lot of...
The first time.
Well, he's doing a semi-pro baseball gig down there right now. Rory's always been real athletic, although during the later parts of the fillets of Soul gig, he kind of got a little out of shape. Well, we all got out of shape. We all drank a lot. We all did a lot of things that we shouldn't have been doing. We wasted cash on, a lot of seafood. Rory's always loved seafood, and it just bloats him out. And so we all got a lot out of shape. But, before that, when he was young, the baseball thing was always one of Rory's great loves: baseball and rock and roll. And some of us actually tried to get him in touch with him in Chicago and talked to one of his old booking agents out there and said no, Roy had finally gone with the baseball gig and was playing semi-pro ball down in the Puerto Rican Hispanic leagues. So I think that's what he's probably playing right now, right field with a bunch of Hispanic guys, I guess. It's kind of sad.
No tengan miedo. Rory Borealis está aquí. Cuando. Rory tengo un hambre canina por tortilla jack. Muy bien, Rory. Rory tengo un hambre canina. Muy bien, Rory, muy bien. Me llamo Julio Iglesias. Musianes chalupa quesadilla. Rory Borealis está aquí. Tengo un hombre canina, un lama Maria por la foch. Billy non-shaved. Pues allí, además de béisbol, serven muy bien. Serven muy buena comida, sobre todo burrito el presidente y cheeseburger. Muy bien, Rory, muy bien. Hay mucha gente aquí. Give me some chili, chiquitita.
Well, those were definitely good days. Well, great days, really, with Rory. And, you know, they're over now, and it'll never be the same, but I think I'm better for it. And I could probably speak for the rest of the fillets when I say that, you know, we still love Rory, and he'll always have a very special place in our hearts.
I don't miss him at all. I don't think that really added that much to my life. I'm glad it's fucking over, you know what I mean? I mean, it was a job, you know, it was money. It was good money at times. Good alcohol. It was getting laid, you know? That's what it was all about. I don't miss him.
He said I was notorious. What did he say? I was notorious. Rory, yeah, I don't. Those days weren't really that. They weren't too good at all, man. I was pretty good. People in my school used to tell me that I was real good, but Rory, man, if he ever asks you to play with him, don't do it, man. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Don't.
He owes me some money. And he can't burn me like that. Rory, if you're watching this, you know, the deal has not gone down yet. Rory Jimenez, right?
Rory Borealis.
Who's that?
Are you son of a bitches still here?